Hello, senior Leo men. Welcome to your reading. So, today we are working on the health checkup reading. So, let's see what it is that's going on with you and what it is that God wants to advise you regarding that issue. Okay, so first of all, please relax. Okay, whatever it is, God is already on the case. The best doctor in the world is already on the case. Okay, we just did the senior Taurus ladies. Their issue was social. So for a health checkup, that's why I said it could be something with your body. It could simply be something with your friend circle. It could be something with your own like emotions or something. But whatever it is, let's find out, and then we're gonna bring you advice after that. So the music I have for you is some mad grenade and soca music. So while I select your decks, that's what it is. If you don't want to hear it, turn down your phone. If you want to hear it, turn it up. Alright. So, Leo men. Um what do you want to tell Leo men? That was my aloe and water. You know the aloe vera plant, when you cut it and that yellow juice run out, it's bitter. You have to blend it with just right amount of water. But you know, bitter stuff is good for cleaning the blood, the liver, the kidneys, like a purifier in it. Because remember, we only eat like sweet and salt and sour. So that's like acids and stuff like that. See, that's how you take care of yourself. You have to incorporate all the different, I think it goes by like flavors. So even like the peppery flavor, all that stuff is good. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what's the perfect way when it comes to nutrition and eating. So I figured out so far, you have to eat from the different food groups first of all. So like it's nuts and your milk, or well, people will talk about milk badly, but I accept milk. So nuts, milk, water, green veg, like peas or beans, stuff like that. Even the hard food, things like that. So yeah, I think if we eat like that and then eat foods according to their color, because according to their color they have a different effect on the body. Because for me, I used to suffer with period, and God guided me to use more red fruits, and now I could go through a period. Well, I'm 90% better. Okay, but we're not gonna get into all that. Just trust me. Eat food according to their color and things like that. According to their color, according to their different qualities. Okay, that's how you have a balanced diet. So I don't know why I was told to tell you that, but that's like a side note. Okay, so yeah, back to the music. Shake your bottom, Leo. Side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Live a little. Or a lot. Only. Exercise your neck, Leo. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, stop now. You know when you don't work your muscle and you finally work it, you end up with pain. So think about that. So stop before you get to that stage, in it. Then you can get strong without all that stupid pain. I hate that pain so much. It's because we overdo it. I don't think that pain is natural. Some pain, yeah, but not to the extent, you know. You can control how much pain. When you do that, you keep your neck from being wrinkly. So you look young here. And if it's already wrinkly, it'll start to fill back out the muscles. When the muscles get pumped back up, it pulls the skin tighter, so you have less wrinkles. See? But you have to do it gently, especially if you haven't been doing it for a long time. You have to kind of get the body programmed into doing these things again, you know? Give yourself at least three months to see visible difference. You'll see a difference within probably 2 weeks, but it won't be so much that you could just notice just by looking. But try it and you see. And for your face, do exercises. Smile more. And it'll turn the clock right back. Because we're supposed to age, but we're not supposed to look it, you know? That's my belief, anyway. I'm being told to read you the card that comes out from this deck. I'll put that there so I don't forget. One more time. God was very specific with this one. Well, God is always specific, but that was a weird shuffle. Okay. Okay. Stop it. Ooh. Okay, we ready for you now. Workout session done. Alright. So let's bring you your first message. After I stretch my legs, let my body, my blood circulate in my bottom. Okay. Alright. First message. Senior Leo men. This deck is too big. I usually have to cut it in half and do it bit by bit. Senior Leo men. Why are you shaking like that? Again? It's all that rocking I was doing. I moved the chair. Okay, so what does God want you to know about this health issue you've been? Okay, so clearly that's a mystery card. according to the deck, it's like your health is, you could be a spiritual one of your personal development spiritually. Another mystery card. Another one. And this one. Oh, stop annoying me. Like, good God. I think this fly wants to play, but I'm not interested. Okay, so that's your card. Okay, so we have trust and forgiveness. It says, it is time for you to let down your guard and learn to trust again. So this could be you needing to start trusting someone, or someone needing to start trusting you. And forgiveness. So perhaps what's bothering you is that someone won't forgive you, or you're choosing not to forgive someone. The underlying issue we have, okay, wishful thinking, and then that's followed by positive life changes. So you want forgiveness from someone. So wishful thinking says you are learning how to manifest the life you desire. And then the positive life changes says positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust in the process. And then the next one is resolve. It says there is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is time to make a decision. So there's some conflict that you have and you want it to just come to an end. You want it to be fixed. And whatever it is affecting you so much that it's kind of ripping you apart. So we have generosity. Generosity card says, giving from your heart with no strings attached is what is needed now. And the next card we have is soulmate. It says this relationship is a match made in heaven. So that's the reason why you are so torn about this. So you messed up with someone, and now you're wishing that they would forgive you. Okay? So because of this separation from this soulmate, you are suffering when it comes to your health. The next card we had to come was perception. It says you are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. And then the next card is inner child. You are currently healing old emotional wounds. That's what needs to heal. You do know that even if someone chooses not to forgive you, that you are set free, don't you? If you do something to someone and you are truly sorry, you go and you apologize to them, and they refuse to accept your apology. The karma comes off of you because of your because of your genuineness, because of your authenticity. You are truly sorry. You go and you try to make amends. They refuse you. That karma is no longer yours. That karma is on them now. And to be unforgiving is not a great practice. To be unforgiving is not only destructive when it comes to the person outside of self, but it's also destructive to self. Because like I said, by this person not forgiving you, they take on the karma that was once yours. The fact that you tried to make amends mean that according to universal law, the karma is no longer yours. Now, the fact that they have chosen not to forgive you could now be your pain. That could be what's bothering you now. But you can't make people love you. Just like people can't make you love them. You see, love is something that is freely given. And that's why it's so special. It's not something that you could buy. It's not something that you could steal. It's not something that you could borrow. It's something that has to be freely given one to another. Yeah. So if you have asked for this person's forgiveness and they have chosen not to forgive you, the problem is no longer yours. So it's for you to give yourself permission to just let it go and move on with your life. If and or when they choose to forgive you and be a part of your life again, or try to heal your relationship with them, then they will approach you and it will happen. But do not live your life expecting it to happen, because some people come into our life for a reason, some just for a season, and some for a lifetime. So the question is, what category does this person, this soulmate, fit into? Because if you want them there for a lifetime and they were only meant to come in for a reason, you're going to make yourself suffer by having that desire for them when they were never meant to be a part of your story all this time. You understand? And if they're here to come in for a season, then if the time is over, the time is over. You need to let go and move on. Whilst you hold on to that connection, the next connection that's meant to come in, it will not come in because you're not ready. So once you let go, then the universe will connect you with someone else. And the love that you thought you would never find again, all of a sudden it's there. Even if you're 90, even if you're 102, let it go. Let it go so that life can continue to happen for you. And if this person is meant to be in your life for a lifetime, they will come back. So in any case, there's no need for you to worry. So let's look at these mystery cards. So first was this one. It says recognition. Someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do. And then the next one we have is seeker of truth. You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. So this is telling me that there's a part of you that know. Excuse me. There's a part of you that know what this is. So do not lie to yourself. And I feel that's why the recognition card come. The recognition card has come out not because someone actually deserves to be recognized for all that they do, but it's the recognition part of the card that's actually important based on what came out next. So it's like, pay attention. You know the answer already. You know whether they came in for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So at this time, you have the keys to free yourself from the burden that you're feeling over the loss of this connection. And then these two came out together. So the first one we have is heavenly helpers. Your spiritual team is guiding you through this difficult situation. Hence, I am here telling you what God has sent me to tell you. And then we have creative projects. It is time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority now. Ooh, that one is quite deep. So let's see what that is saying when we put them together. So heavenly helpers and creative projects. So there are things that you still need to do, but because you're spending your time being sad over this lost connection, your happy life is just not, your happy life is not being fulfilled. You're neglecting your excellence. So God is like, okay, that's it. Let's do this. So God is ready to give you passion again. God is ready to give you happiness again. And like I said, if there's another soulmate there that's meant to come in your life, God knows how long ago, they couldn't come in because you hadn't healed. And even if they did try to come in, you probably did something to disrespect this person, and this person left almost as quickly as they came, and you never recognized this person for who they truly were. We have more than one soulmate in this life, you know. We have soulmates in family, we have soulmates in love, we have soulmates in work, we have soulmates everywhere. So if we keep holding on to what is gone, we do not leave room for the universe to send what is next. Okay? And even if they do send it, we mess it up by projecting the anger, this disappointment from the last one onto the new one. That's a mistake that humans make frequently, even I myself. But I saw that I did it, and I am practicing to not do that shit again, because it's not fair. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to me, because I'm shutting myself out of a new love or a new good friendship, and I'm shutting them out of having a great friendship with me. You know, so we need to just get it together. Oopsie. Let's get your next message. What does God want you to know? So you're basically suffering from a broken heart. You're suffering from regrets. But the story is exactly as it was meant to go. Nothing ever happens that's not meant to happen. In life, if it's not meant to happen, it will not happen. So anything that happened, that's exactly how God ordained it to be. Now what you need to do is look at it for what it is and try to understand it for what it is. What was God teaching you? Perhaps what was God teaching them? Okay? But now God says it's time to move on. You got work to do. So you have brilliance inside of you that's not being manifested because of your broken heart. If you're a writer, write about what you feel. Write about this experience. You know how many people will relate to what you put out there? Turn your mess into a message. Make some moolah. Trust me. There's more than one. Okay, look back to, you got quite a few years in Earth, right? You've had quite a few years. How many times have you met people that you loved and lost them and thought you'd never find no one like that, and yet still you find someone better? Equal to or better than. This is no different. Life goes on. I tell you, our elders, stop looking at the clock. They lied to us and told us that we can only live until we're 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years old. Stop looking at the clock and start digging in some books to figure out how to look after yourself when it comes to exercise and nutrition and all these things. Okay? Make them write books about you and how you turned your life around. Be the exception to the rule. Don't just accept that. People in the Bible live till 900 and change. Why are we dying at 80 and thinking that we accomplished something? Why are we dying at 100 and thinking that we accomplished something? So like Abraham and Adam and them people, they got to see their great and don't tell me that they were 900 and changed and looked like prunes or were unable to help themselves. No, we of today are doing something very wrong. Very, very wrong. When it comes to self-care, we don't have a clue. We need to figure it out. That's what we should be spending our time doing. Not believing their crap and start making arrangements for our funeral and all that stupid shit. Look at that. God says be happy. Laughter. Your reading is gonna be long, but I don't care. If you don't wanna watch it, don't watch it. But somebody out there wanna watch it, so I'm here for them. Alright. Laughter. Let's see what page that's on. Laughter. It says you have been far too serious lately, and it's beginning to take a toll. Okay, you seem to have a busy schedule and deadlines to meet, but it doesn't have to be that way all of the time. Stress is completely self-imposed, for no one can force you to feel this way, only yourself. You have the choice and power to remove yourself from stressful situations or to take them in your stride. If you want to stress, assign time to be stressed, just like how we assign time to go to work, assign time to go sleep, assign time to stress for a whole hour. Yeah, stress. When the clock says beep, 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 it's like, okay, that's enough now. And get back to living. That's my advice. So we say the book says, give yourself a break from your sober attitude and start to see the funny side. Humor is infectious. It lifts you from feeling restricted by perceived heavy burdens and increases happiness. Lighten up and allow laughter to break you free from your self-imposed prison. Self-imposed prison. When did you last have a really good belly laugh? If you can't actually remember, then you need to get out more. Have fun with friends. Go to a comedy club. Laughing this way is like doing a rigorous workout. For laughter triggers endorphins in your body that make you feel fabulous. It also strengthens your immune system, inspires hope, connects you with others, and boosts your energy whilst protecting you from the very damaging effects of stress. That's what I always say. Not only that, but you will start to feel better about yourself too, and will brighten areas in your life that tend to bring you down. Be the cosmic joker, the trickster, and see the humor in all situations, just like those comedians do, like Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle and who else? Eddie Griffin, people like that. When they come out with their comedies, real life serious shit, but somehow they make it funny. Now there's a blessing. That's real magic right there. So it says laughter is positively contagious, and it is the best remedy for perfection. Oh no, for misery. Sorry, let me come again with that line. Laughter is positively contagious and is the best remedy for misery, for getting caught up in too many rules and regulations, for perfection, and for banishing your inner critic to the background. Like, lighten up. It says you are lacking excitement. It's time to let go. Unleash your inner child and give yourself permission to be silly. Play games. Bring fun and laughter into your life. Move. Be happy for life. Be happy for a renewed mind. God is setting you free. Woo! Hey, I got my free papers this morning. This morning I was having a dream, and they've had me in prison for a very long time. Very long time. Prison being, they slowed down my hair business. They stopped me from doing personal tarot readings, so I got like no money coming in. I got no friends. I got no family. I don't go out my house because people come into my house when I'm gone to do stupid shit and stuff like that. And this morning January 1st, 2023, I was released. In my dream, they were signing the papers to say, because I did a reading yesterday. Was it yesterday? The adults reading. The adult collective message reading. And God was saying that somebody was standing in our way because they were lying to themselves about who we are. But they're going to be pursued. And what's going to happen is they're going to have an understanding and they're going to sign an agreement. And obviously, the agreement is going to be about them leaving us alone. So judgment is about to come down on those who are pursuing me. So this morning, bright and early, 9 o'clock in the morning, Universal Court of Law. Not man's court of law, you know. In my dream state, I was at court. And when they were signing the papers, there was a piece of my blessings that they cut out. And God had to inject it in the spot where it belongs. So even though they lost the case against me, they still tried to cheat me out of, what is rightfully mine. So God was like, no. Let's just move this down and put this in there. I don't remember none of the details on the paper. All I know is I've been released. Then when I woke up, I heard God say, you have 7 years of blessings and they are sentenced to 10 years of turmoil. Okay, so I got 7 years to be happy, 7 years to save, 7 years to, so I need to make a 7-year plan. Yeah, so today is the beginning of a lot of our lives. Even my daughter had a dream. So I don't know, 2023, this is the beginning of something beautiful if we choose to accept and trust in the process. Okay, all of our lives are about to change. The underlying issue here is announcement and listening, and then awakening. So God is like, I'm sending somebody with the message. I need you to listen and I need you to take it seriously. And then we have dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Then we have magic. Yes. And then look, we have aptitude. Aptitude is our natural ability to do things. So God is like, you are capable. We are capable. We can do this. Don't let your guilt and your perception of how things are or how things should be, how they taught you things should be, stop you and make you feel insecure about what is possible. Don't accept this victimhood. I'm done talking to you about that. Do whatever you feel like. If you want to know what I said again, rewind this tape and listen again. Because I'm not here to convince nobody to accept this new beginning that God is giving us. If you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. So this is your advice now. Let's bring you your advice. Because I know some people love that feeling of victimhood. Some people love being angry and love being sad. So even though you're giving them a get out of jail free card, even though you're giving them the keys to release themselves from prison, you think they'll take it? No. But they'll act like they want it. They'll come at you over and over again and cry to you and whatnot. And you're giving them the key and they still won't take it. Fuck all that. I don't have time for people like that. So I hope you're not one like that. But in any case, I've delivered the message. Rewind the video if you want it to soak in. I can feel the resistance. Let's push that away. Thank you very much. So interesting that the negative energy usually feels more than the positive energy. Positive energy is just so subtle. It's just so free flowing. But negative energy always need to be up in your face and just get off me. Who don't want it, don't take it. I'm here for who want it. That's why I'm putting in this work. I've been here sitting down with my ass going numb for 41 minutes so far. Think I'll be doing it for nothing? I'm doing it because I know that this message is gonna bless somebody. And they're who I'm here for. Even if it's one person. Alright. So we got mysticism. So there's that magic again. God says you don't have to see, or you don't have to know how it's going to happen, how you're going to be happy again. Because this despondence is sadness. Despondence is sadness and loss and all these things. And it came out clearly in the reverse. So the opposite of sadness is happiness. The opposite of loss is gain. And they already said the heavenly helpers are here to get you working on your creative projects. So it's like your whole life is being renewed. I don't care how old you are. That's completely irrelevant to God. These things don't stop God from blessing people. How many people go back to college when they're like fucking 80 years old? Don't think about death. Don't think about quitting. If you think about that, that's what you're calling into yourself. Live. So the underlying issue is that new beginning. Creation. New beginning of abundance. God says, if you choose to trust me, I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to expand your abundance. I am not going to waste my time. We got bittersweet energy coming in because of your impatience. Now, this I like to see. So this impatience only comes from someone who believes. So that means this message is definitely touching and changing somebody. But don't be anxious. Take your time. I admire it, but yeah. Because, see, it's making something that should be beautiful be kind of ugly at the same time. Don't rush nothing. Just forget about how old you are. Forget about time and work with the universe. God is your partner. This impatience, you feel like things are going too slow. Complacency. Don't do that to yourself. Yeah, God says release that. Don't do that to yourself. We got dissipating. Release this feeling of it's taking too long. And just be balanced. Impartiality. Be free. Go with the flow. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy your journey to your next win, because that's what's coming. You have a win coming. You're working with heavenly angels. Discovery. So things that you never thought was going to happen to you, it's going to happen. Your life is about to change because you choose to believe. I'm telling you, 2023 is not set to be a normal time in human existence. It's probably happened before, but not in any lifetime anytime soon. People have always accepted this stupid law about living till you're 70 and 80 and 90 and 100 years old. What you gonna see? People are gonna start living long again. Like Moses, like Abraham, like Adam. We're taking it way back. Yeah, because they changed the rules on us. But we don't want this new shit. We want the old time vibes. Give it to us the way how God set it in the first place. It's just like with the adult collective, the senior collective reading. God says, I want you people to go out and start having sex. I want you guys to enjoy life the way that I trained you. They said that once you reach this age, you're not supposed to have sex. And they put it on my name. They said, God said. But God said, I didn't say such thing. I never told you people to stop living. I never told you to stop riding a bike because you're 50 years old. I never told you to stop playing football because you're 50 years old. The people in charge of this society, they set those laws. And the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Be careful what you choose to permeate your mind. Be careful what you choose to believe. Because what we choose to believe can either make us or break us. Life is meant to be long. Long, 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 long. Long, long, infinite long. Because if these people can live till they're 950 years old, we can go beyond that surely. And what's beyond that? Where do we stop? There's no need to stop. Infinity, we say. Infinity and beyond. I don't know if there's a beyond infinity. That's kind of... But infinity. And I know I'm not the only one who think this way. Imagine how many 30-year-olds you see out there who is actually 300-year-olds. But they can't tell you that because our brains weren't trained to receive that type of information. you say that they're crazy. So they hide. They hide their true identity. They hide their documentation. They get new documentation. Okay, so the first one we have is truth. This is your last bit of advice. So we have truth. And then we have post office. But it was in the reverse, but I'm not sure how it's meant to be in this one. So let's check the energy. Post office. Okay, so it's in the reverse. So post office in the reverse. Post office is a place that you go to send things off. In the reverse, God is like, yeah, don't send nothing nowhere. Truth. Let's look at the underlying issue. The underlying issue is jealousy and undo. Oh, so God is basically saying, don't broadcast what you're gonna do. Don't tell nobody what you're working on. God said, don't share this newfound vibes with nobody. Just work behind the scenes. When people find out what they find out, that's when they're meant to find out. But don't go and broadcast nothing because it's gonna make people jealous. So God is trying to help you beforehand to undo this jealousy. So it's like we're not even gonna start it because I'm not gonna tell you what I'm up to. I'm not gonna show you this golden nugget, this golden gem, this renewal of life that I got today. You're gonna tell me I'm crazy. You're gonna try to discourage me. God says, don't tell nobody nothing. Do not broadcast, do not share, do not send. Your truth, your newfound ideology, your new direction, this new chapter, don't share. Let your results speak for you. Let them see you looking younger and wonder why you look so happy. How come you start looking younger? The Lord visited you, that's why. Yeah. God has decided it is your moment to be blessed in a way that most people cannot comprehend. And this is the reason why it's important not to share it with them, because they have been programmed, just like you have thought and believed for a long time. They have been programmed to think that once you get to 50, 60, 70, you're supposed to start winding down and accepting and ending. Forget all that. Don't do that. They're stealing from you. They have stolen time. They have stolen your destiny. Because imagine if you knew that you could be 100 and look like this, be as agile as this, still be able to accomplish things. A lot of the decisions that you made back then, you would have made different decisions. You would have made different plans. So they actually stole your future from you by teaching you the wrong thing. I remember the enemy came here to kill, steal, and destroy. So they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And now people like myself are rising to do what we're supposed to be doing, which is to bring you life and life more abundantly. And that message just came out in this mysticism. You're going to defy the odds. People are not going to understand the blessing that's upon your life. But God said it's okay. I'm using you as an example. They'll soon be following you. First they hate you, they call you crazy, and then they follow you. So don't tell them anything. Let them see your results. It will help to keep some of the heat and some of the hate off of you. Okay? So, hope you found this message helpful and life-changing. And I know some of you did, so congratulations to you. I am so happy, okay? Because we need you. Where you going? You're the ones who have been here the longest. You learned so much. You know what I'm saying? You're needed to teach the younger ones. Whether they're from your loins or not is irrelevant. When you're ready, you start your own channel and like God would say, build it and they will come. So you start your own channel or you put your own publication or put yourself out there, and those who respect what you're doing and value what you're doing, they will find you. Oh, I need to give my ass a break now. Yeah, so don't worry. The future for you is much brighter than your past. You're here to defy the teachings that we have been programmed with for many years. And it's about time. It used to sadden me to see the elderly just pass away. Why? Because they stop living. They sit and they watch TV all day. They don't really do anything with themselves. Then they sit and they be sad about all that they did in the past, all that happened in the past. So they just focus on all the negative, 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 negative. God says it's time to laugh. Focus on the positive. What do you have? What can you achieve? Start with what you have. Start with what you know. And you'll see it increase. God is going to expand you. You have no reason to doubt God. Thank you for choosing to stay. Until next time, my loves. Bye bye.